Your best floor supervisor is lying to your face right now. Not hypothetically, right now they are finishing their resume because you have been ignoring the burnout you cause, piece by piece, decision by decision. While you celebrate how reliable they are counting down the days. You have weeks to fix this, or you are going to be leading that floor alone. And here's the uncomfortable part. You probably think things are fine. They are not. I'm going to give you the three real reasons your best people leave, not the HR version, the real version, and then three specific things you can do this week to stop it. Let's get into it. My name is Diego Echenique, and I am an operational excellence leader with more than 20 years of international experience helping manufacturing, logistics, aerospace, marine, and industrial companies improve efficiency, productivity, and operational performance. As the founder of Sensei Lab, I focus on combining operational excellence principles with AI-powered technologies to help companies capture their frontline knowledge, create intelligent SOPs, accelerate onboarding, standardize processes, and build sustainable culture of continuous improvement. Before we go further, let me be specific about who we are talking about. We are not talking about your average performer. We are not talking about someone who's checked out already. We are talking about D1, the one who shows up early, the one your new hires go to when they are confused because they know she or he actually explained it, the one who absorbs every crisis quietly so it never reaches your desk, that who is leaving. And the reason that is dangerous isn't just operational. It's because when that person walks out, they take institutional knowledge you can recruit back. They take the informal authority that's holding your floor culture together. So let me tell you why this happens. And I promise you, it's not what you have been told. Reason number one, they are invisible and they know it. Here is a pattern I have seen in plants across 5 continents. Metrics go up, productivity, quality, safety, compliance, and leadership accelerate. They send the email, they mention it in all hands. The plant managers get the credit, the operations directors get the credit. You know who doesn't get mentioned? The floor supervisor, who redesigned the handover process at 5 a.m. on a Tuesday because she or he saw a problem before anyone else did. And visibility isn't just demoralizing, it's communicating something. And what is communicated is your contribution doesn't register at this level. But here's the part that gets nobody talks about. When things go wrong, the same person who was invisible during the win suddenly has a name, suddenly gets the call, suddenly carries the blame. Visible for failure, invisible for success. You do that to someone long enough and they start doing the math. Reason number two, you stop listening. They notice. This one isn't dramatic. It never is. It's not one big moment. It's 40 small ones. It's the one-to-one that gets cancelled and never rescheduled. It's the concern that they raised in March that's still sitting in your inbox. It's a time they flagged a staffing problem and you said, and I know you have said this, let me look into that. And then life happened and you didn't. Your best supervisor log it. They always do. No out of spite. They are professionals. But in the back of their head, a quiet calculation started running. Does what I say actually change anything here? The moment that answers becomes no consistently, you have lost them. Not officially, not yet, but the decision has been made. The resume just hasn't been updated yet. And the brutal irony, they probably still haven't told you because they have learned that telling you doesn't help. Reason number 3, be careful with this one: the gap between what you say and what they live every day. Every plant I've walked through has a version of this. The poster on the wall that say our people are our greatest assets. The leadership message about empowering frontline leaders. The all hands where you talk about respect, ownership, and investing in our team. And then the daily reality. Decisions made without consulting them. Resources they have asked for, denied without explanation, processes they know are broken that nobody above them has the urgency to fix. Your best supervisor isn't naive, they are experienced, and experience teach them to read what's real, not what is written on a poster. When the gap between your words and their lived reality becomes too wide, they stop trying to close it. They stop raising it. They go quiet. And in manufacturing, when your best people go quiet, that silence has a price tag. You just don't see the invoice until they hand in their notice. So those are the 3 reasons. Now let me give you 3 things you can actually do this week. This is not a program and not a new initiative. 3 moves. First one, make their work visible. This week, I want you to mention your best supervisor's name to your boss. Not in a crisis, not in a problem-solving meeting, in a win. By the way, that improvement of Lean 3, do you remember? That was Maria. She flagged it 3 weeks ago and designed the fix herself. That's it. 30 seconds. Here is why it's matters. Your supervisor will eventually hear that you said that. People always do in a plan. And when they hear it, 2 things happen. First, they feel seen. And second, this is the part consultants never tell you, they feel safe. Safe to keep contributing, safe to raise the next problem, and safe to stay. Visibility isn't a soft benefit. It's the infrastructure of retention. Start building it today. Solution number 2, listen without fixing. Schedule 15 minutes with your best supervisor this week. No agenda, no performance items. Just ask one question. What is frustrating you right now that you think I am probably not seeing? Then, and this is the hard part, don't fix anything. Don't defend anything. Don't explain why the budget doesn't allow it. Just listen, take notes, say, I hear you. Most plant managers skip this because they are afraid of what they will hear. But here is the thing. Your supervisor already knows you might not be able to fix it. They are not asking for miracles. They are asking for evidence that someone at your level gives a damn. That 15 minutes conversation is worth more than any retention bonus your HR department can design because it costs nothing and signals everything. Solution number 3, move one thing forward that's been sitting still. Go back and find the last real request your best supervisor made. Maybe it's staffing ask, maybe it's equipment that's overdue for maintenance, maybe it's a process change they have been proposing for 6 months. Pick one, move it forward this week. Not everything. I know budgets are real and timelines are real. Just one thing, and then tell them, I am pushing on this. Here's what I did, and here's what the timeline looks like. That's not a guarantee. It's a signal. a signal is I took what you said seriously enough to act on it. And in an environment where most requests disappear into the void, that signal is louder than you think. So, here is my honest conclusion, and here's what I want to leave you with. Your best supervisor isn't leaving because of money. In most cases, it's not even the workload. They are leaving because the job stopped feeling worthy. And that is a leadership problem, not an HR problem. The exit interview is too late. By the time someone is sitting across from HR answering questions about why they are leaving, the decision was made months ago. This conversation right now is the exit interview before it becomes one. If you have ever lost a great supervisor and wish you had a different conversation sooner, drop it in the comments. Tell me what you would do differently. I read everyone. And if this landed, share it with someone who needs to hear, because there is a plant manager somewhere right now who thinks things are fine. Wait, they are not.